Hello guys, in this video we are going to learn about how to integrate MITRE attack framework to Splunk. Okay, what is the use of MITRE attacks? What is actually MITRE attack? So we can pronounce it in different way, but the meaning is same. So MITRE attacks framework is an US based research institution which is non-profitable, and also in this framework we can learn attacker behavior, which was used by attacker, what techniques he used, what tactics he used, all those things. So I'm going to use my super user and giving my password here. So basically executable files are located in Linux is bin file. So remember this thing and take this as a tip. All the execution files or execution applications which was installed externally are located in the bin file. So we are going to this Splunk bin folder. In this folder, when I click ls, you are going to see all those names in green color, which is meant by it was executables. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give /splunk start. When I click enter, so Splunk 533 was not running. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's see if it's running or not. Okay, what I'm going to do is copy this link. Yeah, the Splunk was successfully running in the background. So opening my Firefox, just click on this. Yeah, you can just give your username and password here, or if you want to do these things in your Windows, all you have to do is go to your Windows here and just paste this. So okay, this is the error I encountered with. Okay, what should I do now? So basically 127.0.0.1, which is actually taking by your virtual machine. So what I'm going to do is just go to your Linux and go to in the root user and click ifconfig. So you can able to see this IP address, right? After doing this, just copy this and open your web browser and paste this IP address with 8000 port. Okay, so here I am enabled to use my Splunk server, which was installed in the Linux, but I was able to use this in my Windows. So what I'm going to do is giving my username and password here. Yeah, and also I'm able to get this here. So basically if you want MITRE attacks framework, what should we do? Actually we should have some tactics and techniques which was used by the attackers. So in this MITRE attacks framework, this is the framework look like, and this is the reconnaissance 10 techniques which is used by the attacker, and also resource development, initial access, execution. These are some steps which is followed by an attacker. So when I scroll or when I move my cursor into one of these, it was showing like number T1595. Actually it was a technique or tactics which was used by the attacker. It was named as T1595. Each technique has a different numbers. So in this way we can we can differentiate between each one of them. So TE1590 means gathering victim network information. So this number was indicate this technique. And okay, phishing for information. So this number was indicated for this technique. So in this way, all these techniques, what should be an attacker used for reconnaissance phase and some resource development phase, initial access, these are all should be able to get in our Splunk. So what should we do now? So we have some logs and we have some network logs, firewall logs, and all those things. So if you observe in my previous videos, I have made a video on universal forwarder which was installed in Splunk, which was installed in Linux, and getting logs from the Linux to Windows. So in that way you can gather all the logs from there. After going to that, the Splunk has pre-built MITRE attack framework. So all you have to do is learn from searching. So I am going to search some things in find more apps in the Splunk. So browse more apps here, and I want to select, or I want to search MITRE and enter. So it was just click on popular. Yeah, I'm able to see so many MITRE attacks framework for Splunk. Okay, let's install one of these, supporting add-on for MITRE. Just install on this, giving username and password here. Yeah, installing add-on. So you must restart Splunk Enterprise to complete the install and supporting add-on. So I have done this in my Splunk, which was installed in my Linux. So what I'm going to do is, after doing all those things, you can able to see Splunk Security Essential. Just click on this. Yeah, after going to this page, we are having some more contents in and analytics, behavior, operations, data, advanced setup, and configuration. So what I'm going to do is, I'm exploring all the things. So what I'm really trying to say is, learn from exploring. If you click on content, you are able to see security content, analytics story, manage bookmarks, custom content, and analytics advisor. So in this navigator, we can see cyber kill chain. So we know about cyber kill chain when we are doing some basics of networking or basics of cyber security. We can able to learn this. So what is MITRE attacks framework and MITRE benchmark, driven content recommendation, risk-based targeting. So I'm going to explore each and everything. So let's click on this. Yeah, after clicking on MITRE attack framework, it was loading some time. So yeah, the page was open like this. So from the initial stage, what we have, there is an active available needs data. Okay, these are some columns, and whenever we come to below, there is an available content here. So we can able to see color by and originating app, and also chart view, radar view, and all those things. So leave it as default actually. Okay, here we can able to see all those things. So in this reconnaissance phase, resource development, initial access, all those things. So it was take the all techniques and correlate them automatically. So in this content section you are able to see the status. So I am giving any originating app, so I am leaving all these as a default, and in this selected content, so search for waiting input. Okay, content list, selection data source. So it was searching for input value, so it was showing like this, and bookmark selection. Okay, after exploring this we learned so many things here, and before going to that we need to configure it. I think it was just a reset. Yeah. Okay, let's analyze. Okay, let's explore another things here. It was security operations, CIM compliance check, and data. In this data you can able to see data inventory, right? What is actually inventory? Each data has some different formats actually. Yeah, in these formats we are able to normalize all the logs into one format. So the data inventory was very best for normalization all the logs. So just click on data inventory here. Yeah, so ready to get started, click on ready to get started. So before going to this we have to see email access is open, no. Incoming messages, no. Outgoing messages, no. So actually in industry or organization we have to fill all these things. For example, if I click on this, so when I click on add product here, it was asking me like different all those things. Okay, I'm clicking on this, so click on next here. So I think it was not okay. I want to add new product in this. So locate by search string or present in Splunk will provide SPL later. And vendor, we have to select the vendor. For example, in here we select the email, right? There is so many email vendors here. Just click on what vendor you have. Okay, and I am selecting Apache here and web server, and define coverage. I want to full complete coverage, and I want to, without specifying SPL, we can gather the source. Okay, description is not important, just complete it. Yeah, in this way you have to fill all those things, because this Splunk will automatically correlate all of them and give the result to you. View product and automated introspection. Okay, what is automatic introspection actually? So basically what is introspection means, it will automatically correlate all the data. So it was named as introspection status. So preparation, full index, source and source type, and CIM searches. So all these things were done in this, and run source type based searches. So you will get an idea of what is automated introspection, right? And once again I'm saying what is automated introspection is collecting all the logs from this email access or open, whatever the vendor is, collecting all the logs from here and it will correlated all the MITRE attacks. Like if there is any reconnaissance phase, for example in here active scanning, when I click active scanning, there is 3 sub techniques here: scanning IP blocks, vulnerability scanning, word list scanning. So there is different IDs here. So in this way, this Splunk will automatically search all those strings according to the technique which was used by the attacker. If there is any malicious things happen in your organization, it will automatically trigger to you, and it will automatically create dashboards for that. And copy and paste it here. When I search this, so it will automatically give you some results. So in this way you are going to learn about MITRE attacks framework in Splunk. So don't forget about exploring all the things in Splunk Security Essential. Yeah, this is the way you learn these things. So thank you for watching. If you have any doubts, keep it in the comments. Thank you.